Right then, lads, it looks like Sandro Tonali has signed a secret contract extension, according to the reports going around by the media. Craig Hope, of course, coming out with this. Keith Downey, of course, then following on, and a bunch of other media outlets following on from that as well. According to what Craig Hope has said in his confidential reports, Sandro Tonali has agreed a contract extension until 2029. That means he will be with Newcastle United until he is 30 years old, as he is 25 years old right now. That, for me, is absolutely amazing. The Italian agreeing the deal in secret during his ban for illegal betting, of course, to protect NUFC financially, with them having not been able to use him for 10 months. So this was back when, Sandro had picked up his ban in 2023, that he had signed that secret contract extension. And a lot of people were talking about this, and saying Sandro's contract was getting very close to, expiring, which would be a problem for us because, look at what Sandro Tonali has done for Newcastle United, since he's been able to play forward. He's been absolutely fantastic. One of the linchpins in a trio in that midfield of Bruno and Joel Linton. And we've got to tie this lad down. And thankfully, we had that, already done without any of us Newcastle United fans knowing about it. That is just absolutely brilliant by the club. Brilliant piece of work. And brilliant to see that Sandro Tonali has committed his future to Newcastle United, and he will be staying on Tyneside until he is 30 years old. At least he's got an extra year extension in there as well on the deal, so that adds a bit more time onto his contract forward. And I'm really, really happy with that. I don't know what you lads and lasses think about that. Down in the comments below, let us know, of course. But we did, however, have a little bit of a sour piece of news on the women's side of the game, going into, of course, the Champions League fixture against Benfica, when we heard, of course, that Becky Langley, of course, had been announced by Newcastle that they were parting ways with Becky Langley. She's been at the club for a long time. She's done a lot of stuff for Newcastle United's women. Of course, the obvious achievements of the back-to-back promotions to get the lasses into the championship, or what is now known as the WSL2. But with we're languishing at the minute, 9th place out of 12 in the league, that is not a good look for the lasses. And of course, just losing as well on penalty shootouts, of course, to Man City's women as well, just recently. So where do we go from here on the women's side of things? Who's going to be coming in as the new women's manager? Becky Langley, I've got to say, fantastic lass. She really wore, the club on her sleeve. She had a lot of pride, a lot of passion for Newcastle United's women, and I really do wish, Becky all the best. I hope she finds a really good club where she'll be loved as much as she was loved at Newcastle United. She did a lot for the women, and, she was there since, I think, about 2019. So, that shows the commitment that she's had to Newcastle United women's team, and, of course, to the area. She's well and truly loved by all of the fans, and she does go with, our sympathy and our respect for what she has done for the women as well going forward. But, let us know your thoughts down in the comments below on them two bits of news. Of course, Sandro Tonali secretly signing a contract extension back in 2023 without any of we even knowing about it, obviously, during his illegal betting problems. And, of course, Becky Langley departing Newcastle United women. Like I say, she goes with our respect and our well wishes, and hopefully she finds a club where she'll be loved just as much as she was here at Newcastle United, in Newcastle United women, of course. And let us know all your thoughts down in the comments below on what has been said, of course, in this video. And I mean, just coming off the back of that Champions League game last night, check out my reaction for that game. I did it immediately after the final whistle last night, and let us know what your thoughts were about that game. That was a fantastic achievement by the lads. The way we played in the game was just absolutely amazing. But go check that video out. Hit a like on this video, hit a like on that video, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and make sure to turn on that bell for all notifications so you never miss another video on 100% Mags. And I'm getting out of here. How are the lads?